welcome to the podcast. My name is Carrie Gillespie, and I'm so happy to have you here for our first episode of the podcast. This has been something I've been dreaming about for a while. I'm so happy to have it brought to life. If you watch Great Day KC, then you know animal welfare, animal rescue is one of my biggest passions. And this show is all about what's going on in animal welfare here in Kansas City. I need to stop talking so we can introduce our friend. But first of all, this is Madison from Pet Resource Center of Kansas City. She has become a good friend of mine, and I have become involved with the work you guys are doing. So I'm so happy to have you as my first guest.
We are so honored. Thank you so much, Carrie. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, okay. Tell us about our goofball here.
Oh my gosh. So as you can see, she's a little bit of a class clown. She loves to make us laugh. This is Winnifred here. Winnifred's actually only 2 years old, and she's already a mama.
Okay.
So she gave birth to a litter of puppies, and all of them were adopted. They all found their homes at KCK Animal Services.
Great.
And now it's Mama's turn. She's been spayed. She's up to date on vaccines, and she's ready to find her forever home. Like I said, she's available at KCK Animal Services, and she is just a lovable goofball.
Seriously.
She loves to cuddle. She loves other dogs. She loves people.
Yeah.
All the things.
You guys, okay, so I want to talk to you about a lot of stuff, and we have the time, thank goodness. Normally when you're on my show, I have to like rush through
Yes.
3 minutes. But this is our space to chat. So it breaks my heart. I'm a pit bull girly, but it breaks my heart when I see babies having babies.
Yes.
So if she is 2 and she's already had babies, like this is the type of dog where like she has never had the chance to just be a dog.
Exactly. I think that you can tell, but you know, that's kind of why she's so goofy. That's why she loves toys so much, is because this is kind of her first chance at just being a dog.
Yeah, and she deserves to have that. She's gonna have that. And we're so excited for her to find her forever home. Okay, we're gonna talk more about her and KCK Animal Services here in a little bit, but tell us some about PRCKC. It blows my mind that people don't know more about you guys, because you're a gem here in Kansas City. So tell us about your mission and what you guys do.
So you may have heard of us back in the day when we were Spay Neuter Kansas City.
Yep.
We started out actually back in 2002, and since then we rebranded. We rebranded as the Pet Resource Center of Kansas City, because we do so much more than just spay neuters now. We're serving about 41,000 pets annually, and so we're doing spay neuter, vaccinations, urgent care, outreach, all the things.
Yeah.
And our mission is to keep pets and people together. So we truly want to do whatever we can to keep pets in the homes with the families who love them.
Yeah, and everything you guys do, it all starts with that. She is killing our Patrick Mahomes little toy here, which we love.
We just had to take away his arm.
We did. We don't want her to
got
swallow
his arm in his headband.
Yeah, we don't want her to swallow that, but I'm glad she's having fun and ripping it apart. But I love that that's at the cornerstone of what you guys do. So let's get into some of what it is. Now, I have volunteered at your spay and neuter clinics.
Yes.
And you guys are able to, obviously you guys do reduced fee veterinary care, but a lot of the spay and neuter clinics I've been to, you've offered that for free.
Exactly. So spay and neuter is what we eat, live, and breathe. Spay neuter is at the heart of everything that we do.
Yeah.
We know that we can't adopt our way out of these issues.
Yeah.
The answer is spay neuter. Prevent those problems from happening before they even come up. So we want to be able to provide as many spay neuters to our community as possible, whether that's, you know, having the owner pay full cost, reduced cost, or just totally free of cost. We just want to make sure that pet's getting the care that they need.
Yes, and I've been at those clinics, you guys, I've volunteered at them. I actually have some vlogs on my YouTube channel, which we can link to, but you guys do such a good job at those clinics.
Thank you. I always like to joke that we're like a fine oiled machine or like an assembly line, because our chief vet, Dr. Washington.
She's amazing.
She is amazing. She's a surgery ninja, and she worked really hard. She used to do huge spay neuter clinics back in Houston.
Oh, wow.
So she took all that knowledge,
Yeah.
brought it to Pet Resource Center, and she said, hey, we're going to turn things up a notch, and we're going to become really high volume. And so that's really how we became to what we are and how we're serving 41,000 pets a year.
That's insane. Oh, hello. we put this space on the couch.
Thank you.
I think eventually you're going to get tired, but you never know.
Thank you for joining us. She's going to wait till she gets back to the shelter, then she'll take a nice nap.
And she'll be tired. See, she flipped her. Oh, there it is. You lost
She got it. She got
there
it.
you go. She's back. Patrick. There we go. No, that's Travis. Okay, there we go.
Hilarious.
So spay and neuter, you mentioned that. To me, there's a couple pillars of animal welfare. It's spay and neuter, and then it's vaccines, because we see a lot of times, I'm sure you guys get people who come in with parvo puppies.
Oh, so many.
It's heartbreaking.
It is so heartbreaking because it's so easily preventable.
Yeah.
It's just a vaccine.
And it's not an expensive vaccine.
It's not, and we'll do it free of cost
Yeah.
as well. And so it's really heartbreaking to see how many pets come in suffering from parvo, and we're not just seeing puppies.
No.
We're seeing 2 5-year-old dogs
Yeah.
that have never had vaccinations.
Ugh, yeah.
And so we are an outpatient clinic.
Okay.
So we provide the owners everything that they need to care for their pet. So we will do the initial parvo treatment.
Okay.
And then if the pet needs to be hospitalized,
Yeah.
we can work a way around it and have the pet hospitalized. But most of the time, we're telling the owner how to take care of their pets at home. So we're giving them the IV bags, the medications, and they're taking care of their own pets and trying to help them survive.
Yeah, yeah.
It's tough.
It is. So I think vaccines, obviously when they're young, they really need them. But spay and neuter vaccines, those are the cornerstones. Those are always like the basics of animal care, I say. So if you're getting an animal, you need to expect that you need to be able to pay for those things. And you guys really provide, reduce the barrier because you're able to help with the cost of that. What do you guys think what are you seeing from your community that is the biggest problem right now? And what do owners need the most help with?
Ooh, I would say, we're seeing some owners who are able to do the spay and neuter and do the vaccinations, but most owners don't have that emergency fund.
Yes.
They're not prepared for their pet to go out and get hit by a car or get attacked by another animal.
Or swallow something.
Exactly, have a foreign body. So that's probably our highest need is our urgent care. To be honest, we're subsidizing a lot of that care, and that's where the majority of our donations is going, is to our urgent care.
To help for that care. And you guys do such a good job on social. Madison, you do all the social.
Yes.
And you guys do such a good job of storytelling, and the community really rises to the occasion when people need help.
They do. It's so amazing.
It is. The other thing I want to touch on that you guys see a lot of is pyometra.
Oh, yes.
And I know I hear about it often in cats, but you guys have been seeing it a lot in dogs.
So many dogs.
So tell people what is pyometra and how they can prevent it.
Pyometra is an infection in the uterus, and it only happens in females that are unspayed.
Yeah.
So essentially, bacteria gets into the vaginal canal, and it becomes an infection,
And it pusses up.
It literally makes the uterus fill with pus, and it can become a fourth of their body weight.
Yes.
And if that uterus bursts, then that can very quickly turn fatal.
Yes.
And like I said, it is preventable by just a spay.
Yeah.
And we are seeing, I think that it was on Wednesday this week, we had 3 cats with pyometra.
In one day, yeah.
In one day.
Yeah.
And again, so easily preventable.
So easily preventable. One of those things that, I mean, the benefits of spay and neuter are endless. I always say that there's no downfall of that. Sometimes I get in fights with people on TikTok that are like, well, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, you're pulling at straws at this point.
Exactly.
And with the pet overpopulation crisis, it needs to be addressed. Everyone, that should be the baseline of it. And I know that's a big thing that you guys are tackling and playing a part in.
Totally get it, yep.
I know recently you guys had someone dump a puppy on your property.
We did.
Tell us about that.
That one was really tough because, we do get a lot of pets left with us.
Yeah.
But most of the time, owners will come and talk to us and say, hey, I'm kind of at my wit's end. And we'll say, leave the pet with us where it's safe, and we will get it to a shelter.
Yeah.
And we will absolutely rather that all day long. No judgment, no questions asked. We just want the pet to be left safely with us.
Yeah.
And in this case, the pet was left tied to our fence
Overnight.
at 6 p.m. and we didn't find it till 7 a.m. It was left outside in the middle of winter for 12 hours. And again, same thing. It was hard to not respond to those comments on Facebook where people are saying, well, at least the pet was left with you. But there are other options.
Yeah.
We wish that the owner would have waited and come and talk to us when we were during open hours, unless that owner was actively fleeing from a situation where their life was at stake.
Endangered.
Then there are other options.
Yeah.
Abuse and neglect are never the answer.
Yeah, I totally agree. I love how you guys, you lead with compassion. And I've been because I've volunteered with you guys, I've been inside your facility. You have it written inside the door as we're going out. It's something like always lead with compassion, lead with love.
Yep.
And it's so evident in everything you guys do. And I think because of that, you're able to meet pet owners where they are. And when the judgment's gone, you're able to help people.
Exactly. I remind myself that these owners, they want to do right by their pet, but they're lacking the resources, the education, and their financials.
Yep.
And once I put myself in their shoes and I remind myself, a lot of people also get upset. They say that, we're enabling people or stuff like that. But, you got a pin?
We're going to make sure you don't chew that.
We have to remind people, the owners aren't the one eating the pet food
Yes.
or getting the vaccinations or playing with the toys.
Yes.
You know, it's going to the pets.
Yes.
So that's why we have to remind people it is going to the pets. The pets don't have a voice.
Yeah.
We have to remember their owners are their voice.
Yes. Okay, talk to us some about, you want to eat my microphone, don't you? We're going to have to send you a bill.
Okay, let's get you some treats.
Let's give you some treats.
What about
Yes.
this? And she does know sit. Let's show
Does
your
she?
treat. Come here. She
She
sit.
Oh,
Good
she
girl.
is precious, you guys.
Okay, we're gonna let you go on a scavenger hunt.
Oh, yes. Look at that. This is so fun, Madison. She has left a bloody mess here
She
a
has.
bloody mess of fluff.
She has. This is enrichment tip for you.
Exactly.
Have them scavenger for some treats.
Yes, I totally agree. Okay, so I want to talk about outreach because I recently went on my first outreach with you guys.
And you guys got to meet Simba, my
Simba.
favorite boy.
Yes. Okay, first of all, tell us what outreach is. There's a lot of different organizations that do outreach in the community, and they each do it a little different. But Ray, who does your outreach, is amazing. I love you, Ray. You're doing a great job.
We love you, Ray.
Yeah. But tell us what outreach is and how you guys are meeting the community where they are.
I fell in love with our outreach team when I first started. They are boots on the ground, hitting the pavement. We have a fleet of vehicles, and they just go out and patrol for pets in need.
Yeah.
If they see a dog on a heavy chain, if they see a pet outside without adequate shelter and food and water, they're going to go knock on those doors. And we're going to lead with compassion. We're going to say, hey, I see that Spike out here is on a heavy chain. I have a lightweight tie out in my car. Can I switch that out? If they're a little hesitant, we'll say, hey, I also got a bag of pet food that I can give you.
And it's free.
And it's all free. And you know what? If you keep coming to us, if you keep this line of communication open, I'll give you free pet food every day once a month for the rest of your pet's life.
Yeah.
So we truly just want to show owners how we can help and how they can do better by their pets.
Yeah.
And so that's what our outreach team is doing, is patrolling for pets in need. If they see a stray pet, they're taking it to our local shelter, scanning it for a microchip, reuniting it with the owners. Like I said, they're doing those boots on the ground things, really trying to make a difference right then and there in our community.
Yeah, and I think what you're saying is so important because when we were out on outreach, it was a rainy day, and we came upon two doodles, really cute doodles, that were running around. We got them in our car, and then with them was a husky.
Oh, yeah.
And I could tell he was not with them. I could tell they didn't know each other. Where the two doodles, I could tell they knew each other. Anyway, we went and found the husky, ran back to where he was from, and we knocked on the door, and the owner wasn't there, but the neighbor was there. And Ray was speaking to them. They were Spanish speaking, which is amazing that she has that ability to communicate with them.
Yep.
Yes, and the neighbor was like, "Oh no, that's my neighbor's dog. Please don't take him." So the neighbor was afraid that the neighbor was like, "He can come into my house."
They think that we're animal control.
Yes,
and we weren't going to take him.
Yes, the neighbor was so afraid. He told us his name. He's like, "He's not my dog, but please don't take him. Like, he's a good boy. Like, I don't know what happened." So it was kind of heartbreaking for me to see that because his first instinct was like thinking that someone was going to take the dog from him.
Yes, and that's why I think it's so important, like I said, for us to lead with compassion and say, we just want to give you the resources for you to do right by your pet. We want your pet to stay in the home with you.
Yes, and Ray was like, no, we're not taking him. We just want to make sure he's safe.
Exactly.
So she was able to have that conversation with him, and we left. We gave them a tie out because the dog had ended up getting out of the house, and so it was an accident. Everyone's had accidents before.
Exactly, especially with those huskies.
Yes, the huskies. So it ended up being a learning thing for me where I was like, this is really where you guys can meet people. Yeah, and so it's a really great program, and I know you guys are always willing to help and give more. But you guys need help also, which is why I want to let's talk about Fairy Tales Ball, and then we'll talk about Project Warmth. But tell us about the Fairy Tales Ball, because that's how people can help you guys.
Yes, so the Fairy Tales Ball is our biggest event of the year. It is our annual gala, and it is how we raise the majority of our funds for the upcoming year. It is at the Uptown Theater. It's going to be on April 11th, and we truly just gather all animal welfare supporters, friends, family, and we have a great night of raising funds. Dining, it's just a great party, and it's truly magical.
Yeah.
We're almost hit capacity last year, and I'm really hoping we sell out this year because, like I said, it's a night you don't want to miss.
Yes, I was there last year. I went. You guys did a fabulous job. There's like a live auction. There is a silent auction. You guys do an amazing presentation where you just show the people there the impact you're having.
Exactly.
Which was really emotional. I know one of the things you guys auctioned off was like a mural of their pets on the side of the building, and that went really really high.
It was a bidding war ensued, and we ended up having to do 2 murals. And they're still there today. They're right outside our urgent care, and people love it. I mean, how cool is it to drive down Troost and you see your pet on the side of the building?
Yes. So a really cool event, you guys. We're going to talk more about it as it gets closer. Like she said, it's in April. But another event you guys are doing, and this is for the community, and this is happening sooner, Project Warmth, Project Pet Warmth. Tell us more about that and how people can take part.
Project Pet Warmth is going to be this Sunday, and so exciting because we get all of our animal welfare friends to come together.
Yes.
And we all pool our resources together, and we get to give our community things like dog houses, feral cat houses, kennels, sweaters, dog food, and it's so amazing to see how grateful the community is. And every single person is telling you, thank you so much. They have their pets with you. You get to give the toys right to the dogs. It truly refills your cup.
Yes. Okay, you mentioned your partners.
Gotta find a toy.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You're gonna get tired, I swear.
You are.
You mentioned your partners. Obviously, Casey, you guys are not a shelter, first of all. I feel like
correct.
Some people think that. Some people are like, confused by you guys not being a shelter.
Right back up. Okay, we'll do more treats.
But you guys are not a shelter, but you have shelter partners. So tell us about those partnerships and how valuable they are to what you're doing. Because Winnifred is from KCK Animal Services, which is one of your partners.
Yeah, so KCK Animal Services, I believe, was one of our first partners, and we started that back in about 2022.
Okay.
And we started by, so KCK Animal Services did not have their own veterinarian.
Okay.
So we were able to provide very crucial veterinary care for them. So we are doing their spay and neuters as well as their urgent care. And since then we have, I don't remember the number off the top of my head exactly, but we increase our adoptions by around 60%.
Stop it.
And decrease our euthanasia rate by about 50%.
That is huge, Madison.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So since then we are like, let's try to help out as many rescue shelters partners as we can.
Yeah.
So we also have Operation Snip 'em. They bring all of their
Amazing.
feral cats to
Yes.
us. Heart of America Humane, they bring a lot of their pets to us. So many Critter House KC, so many rescue friends rely on us either again for those spay neuters or even for our urgent care. We just had somebody from, I believe it was Mid-America Bully Breed Rescue, bring in a dog to our urgent care.
They're also doing really great work.
Oh, yes.
That's so awesome. You guys are so beloved in the community, which is really great because it proves the impact you're having.
Exactly.
What else do you think is at the cornerstone of what you guys are doing? I think education's a big one too.
Absolutely.
But educating with compassion, as we talk about, but I think Simba's a good example of that. His mom didn't know a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
And once you gave her the education, she would like picked up the slack.
Exactly.
But when you don't know,
you don't know what you don't know.
You don't know what you don't know. So I think education, compassion education is huge for you guys.
Exactly. That's one of my favorite things about being able to do the social media is to show, when I first started showing those pictures of the pyometras, people were like, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah.
But the images tell the story.
Yeah.
I mean, when I tell somebody what a pyometra is, it's one thing to hear it, but it's a whole nother thing to see it.
Yes.
And same thing and Simba is like the poster child of Pet Resource Center.
Yes.
He is the perfect story, the perfect example. He was living as a stray and just eating out of people's trash cans around the neighborhood. A sweet woman, Carla, she took him in, and where'd you go? Winnifred. There you are.
There you are.
So she took Simba in, and Simba was crazy. So
it was a lot of energy. He's like a shepherd husky mix of a lot of it's
crazy boy.
Yeah, just a lot of energy.
Yes. So, she took him in, and she already had a special needs child in the home and 2 younger children.
Yeah.
Simba was knocking him over.
Yeah.
He was counter surfing. He was tearing things up. So they put him outside on a chain because they didn't know any better.
Yeah.
And we saw the situation, and our outreach team knocked on the door and said, hey, what's going on with this guy out here? Can we put him on a lightweight tie out? And they said, hey, Carla said, I'm kind of in over my head with him. She was like, I took him in, but, he's really crazy and it's hard to bring him inside. Do you have any tips for me? And we said, hey, let's get him spay neutered.
Yeah.
Once we get him neutered, that's going to calm him down quite a bit.
Yes.
So we got him neutered, and then we were able to get him up to date on all his vaccinations, and we were able to provide him with a kennel and even a little outdoor enclosure so he can get a break from that tie out as well.
Yeah.
So with all of those resources, Simba now gets to go inside.
Yeah.
He gets to go when he's getting a little too rambunctious. He hangs out in his kennel for a little bit for him to calm down, and then comes back out and gets to hang out with the girls. We see him once a month for our pet food pantry delivery.
Yep.
And what really sealed the deal for me that he loves his family so much is one time Simba got off that tie out from me. And I thought, Simba's gone. He's going to be 2 neighborhoods over. But he went right to his front door and he waited. He scratched at the door for his family to let him in.
Yeah.
And the little girls came out and they were loving on him. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Keeping those pets in the homes with the people who love them.
Yes. And I met Carla. She is a sweet
She's an
woman.
angel.
Really kind, really nice. You guys are like family to her. Like she knew when you guys came by. Ray beeps the horn a little bit.
Simba gets excited.
And she's happy. She's excited. Like hello, happy, excited. Look at you. Hello.
You're funny.
Yeah, so I think Simba is a really good encapsulation of, Simba and Carla are a good encapsulation of what you guys do.
Yes.
If people want to learn more about what you guys are doing, or if they want to be a better pet parent or whatever it is, where do you think they should start?
I think that they should start on our website, PRCKC.org, and please just do a deep dive into our website, see all the resources, all the services that we have to offer, and definitely give us a follow on our Facebook page.
Yes.
That's where I'm doing all of our updates, all of our upcoming events, tips on how to be a better pet owner, education, all those things. Like I said, please give us a follow.
Yeah, you guys do a great job on your social, your Facebook, your Instagram. They really do amazing work.
Thank you so much.
Showcasing everything you're doing in the community. Let's chat a little bit more about our girl, because what do you think would make a good home for her?
Oh my gosh, somebody who can really just spoil her.
Yes.
I think that after being a mama, she really just needs somebody who can give her all the love that she's been missing. I mean, this little girl is a doll.
Yeah.
When I was driving her on the way over here, she wanted to sit in my lap because she wanted to snuggle.
Yeah.
She, like I said, she loves other dogs, so she would be great with another dog in the home. I think that she would like having a buddy.
Yeah.
And she's obviously very, very friendly.
Yes, very friendly, very loving. I have found this sometimes with dogs that were moms too early. They've never had the one-on-one attention, so they are, look at her. She's just like, please love me, because they never got that. They immediately had to care for another animal. So she definitely just wants to be loved, y'all.
Yes, you do. You're a ham, aren't you? Oh, she's trying to steal them from me.
She's like, give me those treats. Give me those treats. And I want to just preface too, I know we talk a lot about dogs, but you guys also care for cats and have cat food resources.
We do,
and vet resources for cats. So if you need not just dog food but cat food, do you guys think you'll ever get to the point where you do like bunnies or guinea pigs or stuff like that?
So I don't think that we'll ever get to that point.
That's like opening up a whole nother can
exactly. But that would be fun, because I saw that KC Pet Project has had an emu come in.
You guys, I saw that too.
I'm so jealous. I was like, I want to see an emu.
I know. Can you imagine, like just a straight emu?
We do have one of my coworkers has pigs, so she'll bring her pigs to us every once in a while, and that's always fun. So if you ever just want to bring them by to say hi, we still love it.
Okay, great. What about snakes?
Snakes? I don't think we have any vets who are very savvy on snakes.
Hopefully we're not seeing a lot of stray pythons out there. I think we'd be in over our head.
Me too.
A little bit. Madison, thank you so much for being here. If you could tell pet owners at home one thing, whether it's about Pet Resource Center or just being a pet owner or whatever it is, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, if you are struggling for your pet, if you are wondering if you're able to provide and keep your pet, please come see us, reach out to us. You'd be amazed at the resources and the things that we can offer. Before you get to that point, please reach out to us. We truly want to help every owner keep their pet and keep those pets in the home with the people who love them.
Yeah, you guys, whatever your issue is, I guarantee they can help you in some way.
Exactly.
Financially, the vet care is amazing. I know you guys worked on an investigative piece here where you were able to, with Bella, and so there was a lot of stuff going on that you guys, they're able to help. Like whenever I see someone on a Facebook group that's like, I don't know what to do, vet care this, I'm like, they can help you in some way.
Exactly.
Whatever it is, they can provide some help, some assistance, some relief. So there's no hang up. Like just reach out to them, ask them, call them.
Exactly.
And there you go, Winnifred.
And come adopt Winnifred from KCK Animal Services.
Yes.
Yay!
What's the best way for people to do that? Do they go on the website? Do they apply to meet her?
I would go on their website, or actually their Facebook page. They have a pet finder, and I believe they have an email address. It's like, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's KCK Adopt, something like that, but it's on their Facebook page and it will be on their website.
Okay.
And you'll reach out to that email.
You guys, let's get Winnifred adopted.
You good girl.
You did it.
Yay.
our first podcast guest, Madison. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. It was so much fun.
We're going to have you back because you guys are always
Please
doing
do.
fun stuff. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been the first episode of the podcast. I hope you enjoyed, and we've got a lot of other dogs, a lot of other people doing really great things in the community here for animals that are coming your way. So thank you so much for being here. Again, I've been your host, Carrie Gillespie, and we will see you again next time.
Thank you.